Hi everyone, my name is Cheyenne and I'm one of the head counselors here at Berkeley Squared Academy. Today we'll be talking about letters of continued interest. We'll cover what they are, how you write them, and where you send them when they're done. So first of all, what is a letter of continued interest? This letter is something that you send to your dream schools when you might have been deferred or waitlisted. And the whole purpose of it is to let the school know that you want to be reconsidered for admission. There's going to be two things that you really want to accomplish in this letter. The first thing is you want this school to know that if they admit you, you will enroll, because colleges are caring more and more about this number. The second thing is you want to remind them that you're a great candidate. You want to update them on all of the stuff that you've been doing since you first applied and all of the accomplishments you've achieved. Let's talk about how you actually write this letter. So you open it up, maybe with a brief introduction, your name, the high school you went to, and then acknowledge that although you haven't been previously accepted, you are looking to be reconsidered for admission. This is your top choice school and you would love to attend. Once you've done this, what you should do is you should transition to the next part of the letter. You should let them know that you have updates for them and you want them to know your recent accomplishments. So in this next section, it will be really important for you to showcase new information about yourself and your accomplishments since you first applied. You do not want to repeat information from your original application because colleges have already seen that and have already considered that. Instead, you want to talk about maybe new academic, extracurricular, or even personal achievements. You want to take a few sentences to really describe what the accomplishment was and what your role was. Use quantifiable details, names, the selectivity of the achievement, and highlight whenever you were a leader. Colleges love to see students who are going to be leaders on their campuses. So for academics, did you take the most challenging courses and did you do well? Did you decide to pursue independent research? Those are things that you can talk about. For extracurriculars, did you compete in and place for any of the competitions that you're involved in? Did you maybe organize an event? Was it a service event or just an event for your clubs? Also, did you gain any work experience or internship experience? Talk about those skills. And finally, you can talk about any personal achievements you've gained. You really want to make sure that you are standing out as an individual. And so these can be things like training for a half marathon, maybe learning a new language or any type of new skill, maybe setting a record for how many books you were able to read in a semester. These are things that will make you unique and stand out as an individual while also showing that you have interests and passions that you're going for. Colleges want to see this, so pitch yourself in the best way possible. Add these details that really humanize you and also show just how impressive and dedicated you are. Finally, the last thing you want to add in this section are your other acceptances. So you want to let these colleges know that you can't wait around forever, right? You have other schools that want you. And when you do this, you want to make sure that you list the schools in order of rank. The higher ranked schools first, and the lower ranked schools next. You can also indicate if the schools have given you scholarships, which means they kind of want you more, right? But be careful in this section. You do not want to make it seem like these other colleges are better. Instead, you should note that you were putting these college decisions on hold until you hear back from this particular college, just to give the college some confidence that you will still enroll if they choose you. Finally, in the conclusion, you want to thank them for their time and consideration. You also want to indicate if you will be attaching any new transcripts or recommendation letters, but definitely be strategic if you are going to attach these documents. These documents have to cast you in the best light as possible and really show new information. When you're finished writing the letter, you may be asking yourself, well, where do I send it? First, what you should do is try to find who your admissions counselor is, your assigned admissions counselor. You can do this by referring to your decision letter or by contacting the admissions office. If you can't find out who that person is, then you can address the letter to the director of admissions or to the admissions office. Overall, you want to make sure that this letter is concise, easy to read, and really conveys the most impactful details about your accomplishments. You want to maintain a positive tone, both about the school and yourself, and also leave the school confident that you will enroll if they offer you admission. If you have any questions, you can contact us here at Berkeley Squared Academy. We have some pretty wonderful counselors who will help you through this process at any time.